Good morning, good morning, good morning, everyone. How are you doing, replay viewers? Thank you so much for joining my scope. It is a lovely last Monday of 2015, about to get in 2016. Today is day 20 of my quote scopes. Karine, how are you doing? Thank you so much for joining. Mr. Rodney Smith, thank you so much for joining, my friend. Louisa, good morning, welcome. Today's quote is, I am not a product of my circumstances, because we can't control those. I am a product of my decisions. That's right. We can control our decisions. Wow, cool. Glad you caught that screen capture. Anybody else want a screen capture? I'm about to show you me. I'll give you about 4 seconds. 1, 2, 3, 4. Yes, today's quote is awesome, as all the quotes at some point are awesome in my eyes, simply because they all affect me in one way or the other. My lighting is so off this morning. So let me share with you what this means to me, and thank you so much for joining me. Thank you so much for joining me. We are a collection of our decisions, guys, right? We're a collection of our decisions, good and bad decisions. MJ, welcome so much to my scope. So own up to our decisions. As soon as we are able to own up, oh man, Jermaine, what's going on? I almost thought I was gonna have a brain fart, not remember your name. Thank you so much for joining the scope. Always thank you guys so much for supporting. MJ, thank you for inviting your followers. Thank you for sharing on Twitter, inviting your followers. Lorenzo, maybe we'll wait a few minutes. Guys, it's been a long weekend. I missed all of you. I hadn't been on. Robinson 66, thank you so much for joining. Thank you so much for the love and the hearts and the snowflakes and the blizzard, guys. It's been a long weekend and I missed you guys a lot. Hadn't really been on, spent a lot of time with the family, spent a lot of time with my son, but I'm back ready to kick it. Crush 2016, as I imagine each and every single one are ready to do yourselves. So I'm going to get restarted for those who kind of just jumped in. The quote of the day, and I'm going to allow you guys to screen capture this. So let's take a picture and screen capture if you are interested in the quote of the day. I am not a product of my circumstances. I am a product of my decisions, by Stephen Covey. There you go. I saw a screen capture. Awesome, 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 guys. How does this affect you guys? What does it mean to all of you? I'll tell you what it means to me, and then I'll catch what it means to all of you. See, we're all born into certain circumstances at times. I know I had my challenges. I was the baby of 10, right? Paula, thank you so much. Lampier, appreciate you coming in. We all have circumstances in life. Some of us were born with a silver spoon. Some of us were not born with a silver spoon. Some of us, N.A. Lar, thank you so much for joining. Our circumstances are not controllable, right? Some were born into alcoholic families. Some were born into perfectly, what seems to be perfect families, right? Our circumstances we can't control, but we can control our decisions, our choices. What choice? Plastic spoon here. At least you had a plastic spoon. Girl, I mean, chopsticks were two sticks out in the backyard, right? We all come from crazy and different circumstances, and we all have our story, which is something I need to work on doing here on Periscope, becoming vulnerable a little bit more, right? Awesome, Karine. I see that you're at work. But that's it. So we're all a collection of our decisions, good and bad. Own up to our decisions, right? Accept for what they are, good and bad. Own them. Take responsibility for them. Learn from them so that you can make better decisions going forward. See, too many people are not making any decisions in their lives. They're sitting on the sidelines of life. And because they're sitting on the sidelines of life, they're sitting there saying, oh, it's somebody else's fault, and pointing fingers and pointing fingers and pointing fingers. No, they're your decisions to not get up off that course. It's your decision not to go and get that dream job of yours. It's your decision not to scope and share your message. Those are all your decisions. So guys, just make better decisions. Make risky decisions in your mind. Because with risk, there's reward. And even with risk, there's great failure. But with great failure, as long as you're failing forward, with consistency, there will be great reward. So that's the quote scope for today. I did miss yesterday. No excuses. So I am going to do day 21 right after this. Thank you so much for tapping the screen. Thank you so much for joining me this morning. For those of you who are my regulars, I'm going to ask for it just because I missed it over the weekend. Give me a heart attack, guys. And I'll get back on with another quote scope here in just a couple of moments. Have an amazing day. If I don't see you the rest of the day, be you, be powerful,